What's going on, workforce? Brian here for Work to Game. It's patch day, so let's talk about the patch notes. So if you've never seen a patch note video before, we're still always kind of feeling out what is the best format. So instead of just like straight up reading you the patch notes, if you want to read them for yourself, the link will be in the description below so you can check that out. But I'm going to give you the highlights. So instead of talking about the quests that they added, there's no real reason, go play them. They're awesome, and don't skip the cutscenes. Trust me. We'll talk more about that in another video, but we're just going to go down the list, highlight the things that you need to know so you can get into the game and hopefully enjoy yourself. So let's get into it. So you can now buy gear resembling the gear that you picked up for Garrow from the Gold Saucer using MGP. So if you were not a fan of PvP and you really didn't want to play any of that, you can actually pick up gear resembling it, basically looking like pretty much like it from the Gold Saucer. So enjoy for all you out there who've been really wanting to get a hold of some of that really awesome looking gear. New equestrian roles have been added. Most likely you will get these from playing through the story, so enjoy that. They've made a lot of adjustments to Alexander. So 2 treasure coffers will now appear, plus the weekly restriction has been removed from the Creator Savage. The weekly entrance restrictions have been removed. Players will now be able to proceed to any area of Alexander Creator Savage. You'll be able to enter via the Duty Finder, and like it or not, you'll now receive the power of the Echo. Echo, Echo, Echo. But it's important to note that it's only going to be a 10% boost, and it's not going to increase if you get incapacitated. For all you gear farmers out there who are maybe feeling a little bit behind the curve, the weekly restriction on scripture has been increased from 450 to 900, essentially doubling it. So you'll be able to get 900 tomes of scripture a week, essentially a piece of gear a week. This will completely help you get caught up really quickly and ready for Stormblood. The drop rate for the demonic lantern whistle, essentially one of the new bird mounts, has been increased. So on the PvP front, they've also made some battle adjustments. This one personally affects me. White Mage's Sacred Prism's damage reduction is being reduced from 40% to 30%. That's a huge amount with that ability. I love that ability. It's one of my favorites. Sorry to see that happen to it, but you know, all for the sake of balance, right? And so for Machinist, the ability Between the Eyes also had a potency reduction. Whenever the target is bound, stunned, or slept, they'll find that it's been reduced from 3 times to 2.5 times. So not a huge cost reduction. This does appear to happen only when the target is suffering from some kind of crowd control mechanism. The damage bonuses for both Dark Knight and Ninja have been increased while in PvP encounters. So I'm not completely impacted. And for Monk, the ability Still Peak is having its stun reduction drop from 3 to 2 seconds. This excites me. So the adrenaline gauge is not going to deplete when you're knocked out in Fields of Glory, basically frontlines missions, which is really great because I always feel like you never really get to use it because you're going to get knocked out. All kinds of chaos is going on, but this is going to, I think, help allow for teams to be able to turn the tide if they get wiped out by Limit Break. Then they can come back and still have access to it. So we'll see how that impacts. I have to jump in to front lines this week and see how it feels. They've reduced the boost of adrenaline, I like saying that, from the adrenaline kits in the Feast. So you're not going to see as big as a bump there. And the amount of HP restored by a Wolf's Heart has also been reduced. But all of that being said, Season 4 of the Feast starts today. So let's get ready to rumble. And just an aside, it's going to run from now until 4.0. We've got at least 3 months of battling to do, try to get that mount. In an obvious category, they've added new items and achievements. From a system perspective, they now let you in the Party Finder tab between the various categories using L1 or R1. They've added new music and they removed the 14-day restriction on the free trial, which we made a video about it earlier today. You can check that out somewhere, I guess, in the description, the link or the card, or who knows. And so check out my thoughts on that. But all in all, that's the patch notes. They've resolved some issues. Not going to really go through those. You can check those out in the official post. But this is, I think, a great patch. This is a great conclusion to the story. And I'm going to give my full spoiler-esque thoughts on the story in another post sometime later this week or next. So hopefully you look forward to that as well. But for Work to Game, my name's Brian. This has been a patch note summary highlights video. I really hope you enjoyed this patch, and I hope to see you in my next video. But until then, take care. Hey, it's me. thanks so much for watching this video. You should click here to subscribe and here to maybe check out some more of our videos. So again, thanks for watching. We hope you like this video. We hope you subscribe and join our community. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and we'll see you next time.